Hello, and welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, of course, Willow, coming back at you with a new video. So today, my video is going to be on Taurus in the second house. This applies to you if you have the zodiac sign Taurus in your second house. And how you can figure that out is go to Astro Cafe or Cafe Astrology, type in what time you were born and your birthday, and it's going to pull up a little chart, and you'll see the graph, the pie, but underneath that it'll say the houses, and it'll tell you Aries second house or Aquarius third house, and in the house go to number 2, and that'll tell you if you have Taurus or not. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Taurus in the second house. So I have found with Taurus in the second house, if you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, you're going to have a good voice. What I mean by a good voice is your voice is very special, it's very different, and it's pleasurable to listen to you talk. Because there's certain people, when they talk, it's not pleasurable to listen to. They just have a regular voice, and you're like, oh, okay. And some people have a voice that you feel could be annoying, maybe too high, maybe too low. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. And Venus is everything beautiful. Think of Venus in Greek mythology. She was the queen of beauty. So in that way, when you have Taurus in your second house, it rules your voice box and your voice. So I have Taurus in my second house, and I found that my voice is very fun and pleasurable for people to listen to. I also know a Virgo on the cusp of Taurus. Whenever he speaks, I really enjoy listening to his voice. And it doesn't have to be about us speaking about anything particular, but listening to him talk is pleasurable every sentence. And I also met another Taurus, someone that had just strictly Taurus in their sun sign. And they didn't talk a lot, but when they did talk, I found myself perking up, wanting to listen, which says a lot for me because I'm a Scorpio rising. So most of the time I'm in my Scorpio ways. I don't even really care to listen to others, but just new people in the beginning, because I have that front on, that protective shell of Scorpio, the scorpion. Think of a scorpion, how it has its little armor above it. That's how I see that within me. But yeah. So Taurus, what does the second house represent in your chart? The second house represents your money, your possessions, and your home, everything physical. So with Taurus in the second house, you are going to have either a lot of money or no money at all. I found that to be true because one, with Taurus the second house, you could grow up in a family where maybe there wasn't enough to go around and you'd feel undeserving of spending luxury. Or you could feel that you deserve all the luxury in the world and you're constantly buying things, and then there your money goes. But Taurus in second house is a very hardworking person. This person might work in beauty. I know for me, I don't work in beauty, but I put a lot of time, effort, and energy into my appearance. I always put on makeup. I like whiten my teeth. I just make sure everything part of me looks beautiful. Even in intimate moments with people, I want to look beautiful. I don't let everything just go crazy. I remember when I dated someone, I would wear cute PJs around them when I didn't have to. So Taurus has that really like, I want beauty. I love to be beautiful. I love to be sought after, especially the women with Taurus in their second house or anywhere. They know that they deserve a lot because they look beautiful, they sound beautiful, and usually they're independent because Taurus rules material things, and you realize how quickly your house can be taken from you, or how quickly you don't have a car and how long it takes to get one back. Tauruses are very aware of this, so they're going to spend a lot of time focusing on, okay, how do I get a car back? How do I get my house back? How do I get my money right? And I'm going to invest in that time and see how much time that takes. Therefore, I'm going to value that car. Therefore, I'm going to value that house after I work really hard towards that. And sorry, that's my family in the background. I'm thinking about things going together in that way. I had to recently move back in with my family, and now I appreciate when I do have a car, when I do have insurance, when I do have move out. I'm going to appreciate it a lot. I'm going to put a lot of time and effort as a server, as a worker. And that's another thing. A good jobs for you if you have Taurus in your second house. I really like serving, being a hostess, working in beauty, working in fashion, because you guys have an eye for that. And you guys are beautiful to look at, and servers usually get paid for their looks and as well as, you know, actually doing their job, bringing in the food, bringing the right food, but it's about presentation of how you look. I've noticed with really beautiful servers, I'm more likely to tip them versus, I mean, if there's an average server but they have a really good personality, I'm going to tip them, and I'd like to tip everyone because, but if I were shallow, right, I would probably tip the more attractive one because we as humans are attracted to symmetry in the face. So someone who has a very symmetrical face, we want to tip them and give them money. So let's see, what else is there? Taurus in second house. You guys are really into, oh my goodness, my family. I can't. I'm in the background. Taurus in second house. You guys are slow moving when it comes to relationships, when it comes to work. It's a very stubborn sign. It's the opposite of Scorpio. So opposites attract, right? And I've noticed that too with my Scorpio rising. I'm really attracted to Taurus, and I like Taurus men or women. I feel a pull towards them because they're mysterious. They don't talk a lot. Out of all the earth signs, Taurus talks the least. But when they do talk, it's very profound. And I've noticed that I enjoy that. And with that being the opposition, Taurus and Scorpio, you guys could work well in a partnership, in a business ship, or even relationship wise. So if you're a Scorpio rising, but you have Taurus in your second house, go look at Tauruses. Go see if you can have a Taurus best friend, or just meet someone and ask their sign. If they happen to be a Taurus, you usually find out that they're very mysterious, they have a nice voice, they're very set on their ways, and they're consistent. Because we like consistency when we have Taurus in our second house. For me, I really enjoy consistency even more because I have a Virgo moon, Taurus in second house, and Scorpio rising, Aquarius sun. So I have two fixed signs, and then I have two earth signs in me. So this is someone who is very steadfast and one person show. So having that one person show, I'm really attracted to someone whenever they're consistent. I know Capricorn's consistent, I know Virgo is consistent, but I know Taurus is probably one of the most consistent because Capricorn could be too much about themselves sometimes because they have a lot of pressure from Saturn. Virgo could work themselves to death on accident because they're mutable earth, so they want to please everyone. And Taurus is a fixed sign, so Taurus knows I have to go get my bills done in order to help you out, or I can help you out during this certain amount of time. So that's what I like about Taurus, that consistency in there. And you notice the women or men that have Taurus in their second house, they're going to be consistent too with their actions, with talking to you, with showing up to work and showing out to work. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to continue this video later because I can hear people moving around. But if this worked for you and you want to see a part 2 on Taurus in the second house, let me know. I love you guys so much. I'll see you later. Goodbye.